Hello everyone, Allie here, and welcome to the Gold Mine. Thank you for joining me here on another episode of Allie's Treasure Trove. I am here with a new ALLYCHAT, and today I am getting ready to film our pre-release celebration week video of Modern Horizons 2. We'll be cracking on into a set booster here for me shortly. For you guys, that video was uploaded on the Titan Cards channel this past Tuesday. But I'm excited to get started. I don't know why, even though Modern Horizons kind of have like a purple theme here, I kind of want to go with a warm color scheme. I want to go with some oranges, burnt orange, maybe some red. So I figured I'd dig back on into this pumpkin spice palette, also because I feel like I haven't used it in a while. And this is just the outfit I was compelled to. Now, I was trying to do something nice with my hair, but I feel like it's being a bit flat, so I tried messing with that a bit earlier. I'll go ahead at the end of the video, once my skin's all ready to go ahead and start messing with that, and we'll see if it stays in a ponytail, half pony, some other crazy combo. We'll figure that out afterwards. But if you guys missed the video this past Tuesday, where I did attempt to put together my Legendary Collection Kaiba complete set, that was unfortunately did not go as planned whatsoever. So I was actually very upset with that video. I'm sure if you guys saw it, you're like, yeah, Allie's not happy here. But most of those cards were unfortunately not in the condition I ordered, like even close. Almost half of them had something wrong with it, and it's like, come on, man. Come on. This is really not feeling good. So that video I expected not to, one, take an hour. Two, I expected to go much more smoothly. I didn't expect all the opening to take such time, because of course I had to closely inspect everything. I have this little pile here of cards. I guess I'm just gonna, include in that 25k special over on Titan Cards whenever we get to it. I'm sure someone would enjoy these cards. Of course, they're playable. That's the thing, is like these cards are playable. There's nothing like wrong with them. But for the intents and purposes of putting it in a collection, when you order something that's near mint, you expect it to show up at least close. Like literally the first card, that Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, was absolutely horrendous. So that was major salt on my part. And even in that video, I had a discussion topic ready to go, and I didn't even get to talk about this little guy here. I intended to talk about this guy. I had a really cool experience I wanted to share. I wanted to be Yu-Gi-Oh themed, Kaiba themed, and I just didn't even get to talk about it at all. I realized that maybe about, 2 hours after I finished that video, so like 2:30 in the morning, I was like, I didn't talk about my new Blue Eyes Funko Pop, because it was actually a really cool experience. So I figured, go ahead and talk about that today. I would think my face is clean. I've been doing this for like a minute, so alright. Save that white for the inevitable fallout under my eyes. But yeah, so I had a pretty cool experience the other day. I was just perusing Facebook a little bit, and I saw that Emerald City down the street, actually, from Titan, down 49th in Pinellas Park, on the other side of US 19, they actually got in a new collection of some nice Funko Pops. So I saw some cute stuff. I was like, oh, that flocked Appa is cute. Of course, before I went over, I checked like Pop Price Guide and stuff to kind of get an estimate. And I was like, all right, the app is about like 120, 115, 120. Probably gonna pass on that one, but if he's super cute, might pick it up. But they also had back there that box lunch exclusive Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now, I initially had the opportunity to buy that when it came out, but when Box Lunch listed on their website, it said exclusive Blue Eyes and t-shirt combo. But the picture that they put on the website looked, I don't know if they initially messed up or it's just the coloration on the mock-up for that figure. Instead of being the natural color, it's actually silver. So it's a silver variant. It looked exactly like the regular one, and I'd already purchased 3, because you gotta have 3. You have 3 Blue Eyes. That's just the deal. So I was like, if it is the same one, I mean, the shirt's cute, but like, I have a couple shirts. Like, I actually have the Naruto, the Madara, and shirt on pre-order just because I really like the Madara. But that's a GameStop exclusive, by the way. But I was just like, I had just gotten rid of like a bunch of the Funko shirts. I was like, I don't really wear them. I don't know. I feel weird about them. So I was like, I don't want the shirt if it ends up being, I'm not buying it for the shirt. It's a cool shirt, but I don't need the shirt. So I ended up not buying it. And then, of course, afterwards, it got really expensive, and I was like, oh, it actually was different. That's unfortunate. I need it in my collection. So I was like, all right, let me go ahead and sneak on over there. I was like, all right, let's run on over real quick. I'll go before I go get food, check out that Blue Eyes, and then it'll be good. But I walk in. It's a cool experience. I walk in, and like, there's some employees that I know. There's a few employees that I don't recognize. I don't get to go to Emerald City as much as I used to. I used to actually get a lot there. And then a lot of the people I was more friendly with ended up going either to different stores or just retiring. One person actually opened their own store. I mean to go check it out, Retro Rat, somewhere in like Largo. And I was like, oh, I know Jay. I was friendly with Jay. Actually, I actually had worked at Emerald City. Jay got me a job. It was supposed to be part-time now, and then they tried to bamboozle me into full-time. I was like, nah. I actually worked one shift at Emerald City. It's fine. I like being busy. It's incredible how much stuff they sell. Like, that store is jam-packed with stuff. Be like, wow, these shelves are so full. You'd think they wouldn't sell much, but they sell so much stuff. It's ridiculous. I was actually there on a Saturday. But I was going to just pick up part-time there because, you know, comic book stores are fun. Anyways, I went off on a tangent. So I was an employee at Emerald City about maybe 2 years ago for one Saturday. Anyways. But, so most of the people that work in Emerald City still, I don't really know them. But there's one person I was like, this younger guy that's always been nice. I think his name's Adrian. When I walk in, he's like, hey, haven't seen you in a while. So it's just a little chit-chat. You know, hey, nice to see you, haven't seen you in a while. And he's like, you're really successful. I'm like, what? And there he started talking about the channel and like how it's cool and, you know, everybody knows me and I'm super popular. I'm like, I don't know about that. And I was looking at the APA because I spotted the APA. They had it near the entrance. He was like, oh, you're here for that? And I was like, yeah, and the Blue Eyes too. And I looked and I was like, is it still over there in the case? And I thought I spotted it. And I was like, yeah. So we walked over there. And a guy, I don't remember his name, unfortunately. I never caught his name. I just know him. I think he's the toy manager. He's a bigger guy. He comes over, he's like, hey, you know, we're all talking and like how it's so cool what I do and things like that. And I was like, man, you know, I wanted to just run in here, run out, just be like, yeah, totally, Bossman. Yeah, I was just stuck in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru forever. But I ended up talking with them for like about 45 minutes. So I was like, you know, I actually have to take off an hour off of my hours and be like, I can't wrap that into just being out for food for so long. I was like, but it was really cool. It was a really cool experience. And then we were talking about crazy Pokemon TCG people and products and just apparently allocation numbers on comic stuff is pretty bad too, just because of how popular everything's gotten. You know, it's crazy how years ago all the stuff, you know, you're the outcast liking like comics and cards and collecting stuff, and now it's like all the rage. And just talking about all kinds of stuff like that. So that was like a really cool experience. And that was my cool experience. And then that Blue Eyes, it's not in perfect condition. Usually I don't get stuff that's not perfect. However, it's going for about $130 is what I checked on Pop Price Guide. Looks like it actually had spiked up about $20 recently. It does have a couple things on the box. And there is one corner. I managed to flatten it out a little bit. It was more crumpled. It still has a ding corner, but I got it $30 under market. And I was like, it's fine. Have it in my collection. I can always upgrade at another time. So I have this Blue Eyes. He's chilling behind me. I don't know if we even saw him yesterday in the video at all. Maybe when I was like looking at these cards, like, these are so horrible, you might have seen him behind me. I don't know. But that was cool. That's what I wanted to talk about during the YugiChat. And then there's no chat. There was just Yugi complaints. I should just retitle the video. But that video did not go as expected. But the thing is, now we have room to have a part 2. Reorder everything. Also, for anybody who's wondering what I decided on the trade-in, I like trading. I've played trading. I played trading my Blue Eyes deck and things like that. And I played before Kaiba Collection. Otherwise, it used to be max rarity trading. It was a really nice ultra rare. Now the secret rare exists, so that's the max. Well, actually, now there's a collector rare from Ancient Guardians. But, anyways, I don't have that trade-in. I want the trade-in to be nice. So the trade-in still bothers me. I slept on it. I was like, it bothers me, so I'll probably go ahead and grab a new one of those. The rest of them should be cheap. The trade-in, I think, actually is the 4th most expensive card in the set, aside from that Blue Eyes. So out of the stuff I bought, it goes Ash Blossom, I think then Delinquent Duo, Card of Demise, and then the Card of Demise and or that Blue Eyes variant, the irregular art Blue Eyes from LOB, and then Trade-In, I think, is actually the order of most expensive stuff in that set right now. Unless anything's changed. Might have like Dragon Ravine, I don't know. But just from quick glance on TCG Player, so I was like, you know, unfortunate. That one was unfortunate. Everything else was just kind of a wash. Like, it would cost more in stamps for me to return anything than to just buy new cards. So, whatever. It is what it is. Just very disappointed with that video. But you know what? Like I said, now we have room for part 2. Part 2 will be high stakes. Be like, you'll have to just keep going until I get to our allocation numbers of Yu-Gi-Oh! Just everything. It just keeps getting cut 50% every time until it diminishes into no cards are bad. Maybe it'll work like that. I don't know. But I'm excited to be opening up Modern Horizons too. I was looking at the list. I was like, alright. I remember talking to my friends, this stuff was spoiled on what's good. I don't know prices though. Looks like some of those etched foils are kind of calming down a bit. I was surprised. Because I know they started around 400, but some of those fetch lands are like under 200 now. I think I saw Tarns at like $129.99. I was like, huh. But a lot of the borderless cards actually want that monkey mythic, the red monkey pirate dude. 75 was market price. It showed that there are none listed. I'm sure that'll change, of course, but especially by the time you guys are watching today, pre-release weekend. But interesting, prices are starting out the gate hot, which is good because, of course, the product's expensive. You don't want the singles to be trash prices when the boxes are still like $300 a box. That's the thing. It's like, I know people want their stuff on the cheap, but the thing is if the box price is expensive, you want the singles to come up with it, just because otherwise, why are you buying it if you open it and it's garbage, you know? So that's the thing that I'm seeing. I'm pleased, but I'm also worried with Marvel Black Diamond, especially because there's still stuff that I need. As the box prices are going up, you know, we list stuff and we're like, I don't know that anyone's going to buy this Ultron base card out of $149 for $40, but you know what? They've been selling. We're actually out of all of our Ultron cards right now. So Black Diamond did tank a little bit on the auctions, but stuff is up and up and up. There's actually one Loki Exquisite out of 23, the orange, that I won on auction, I think, for like $49. That, like, a week and a half ago, sold on auction for like $120, and it's like, I got a deal. And then there's this blue one coming up, and I was like, I need the blue one. We'll see. That's the thing, is like that whole total pile of Yu-Gi is like less than one of the random exquisites I still need, so. In the grand scheme of things, not a big deal. Still definitely, though, it's like if you ordered, you know, like Steven had mentioned in the comments, you know, 75% plus being okay is better than, you know, random chance. Like, yes, but also if you ordered, like, you know, ordered a package from Pyrex, one of those, like, combo things of, from Target, one of those, like, combo Pyrex things for, like, where there's, like, 26 of them. This is the first thing that popped in my head because I've hunted down Pyrex for my mom on Black Friday before. So, like, I know they come in, like, weird numbers like that. And, like, you open it up, and, like, 8 of them are broken, but the rest of it's good. That's still a good percent. It's like, yeah, but I ordered it not broken. And for me, these cards are completely unusable now because of what it is. Like, obviously, if I was building a deck, you open it up, be like, doesn't really matter. Not near mint. Might fit some of them that only had the surface grind being TCG standards in near mint, which is still ridiculous. But for all intents and purposes, those cards are worthless to me. So that was disappointing. Like, this is literally just Ally first world problems. Ally is the most nitpicky customer that you could run into on TCG Player, which is why also, as I mentioned in the video, people leave feedback saying, wow, I bought this card mod play and it's near mint. It's like, no, it wasn't, but I'm glad you feel that way. So I tend to be really harsh on grading because I want, you know, if a card's near mint, it should look like you open it out of the pack. And sometimes stuff comes out of the pack. Like, we actually, back in the day, opened up a box of Iconic Masters. Every single card was light play. It had Edgeware. How that happens, I have no idea. But sometimes your pack fresh near mint. It's not near mint. I'm sorry. That's why PSA 10s are so expensive, because most of the stuff you open up straight out of the pack is not PSA 10. That's what people need to realize. People be like, send off their bulk collections to PSA or CGC. And it's like, they come back, why'd I get 8s and 9s? It's like, just because it's a pack fresh doesn't mean it's mint. Like, these things are mass produced. The reason the 10s are so expensive is because they aren't easy. If they were easy, it wouldn't be that much. Just whatever. I wanted to talk about nice things and being recognized. But I still wear my mask because I don't know. I like it. I like feeling like I can go around, no one's looking at me, you know. It's cool. I've seen a lot of posts on Reddit over the past few months where it's like, I just want to keep wearing masks as people don't, like, you know, weird dudes don't come up and talk to you when you're, like, standing in the line at the Einstein's Bagel. Like, no one's coming to hit on you when you got a mask on. It's fine. You're free. You're free. Ooh, I already poured my foundation. I need to put I keep forgetting this step. I end up doing it, but sometimes I don't do it in the order I want to. But my eye cream, it really helps. I feel like actually just my bags under my eyes have been improving in general. So shout out to the lady at Sephora that suggested it. Really appreciate you. It was a nice younger blonde lady at the Sephora in Tyrone Square Mall. I don't know what your name is, but I appreciate your assistance when I went in looking for the eye brightener from Fenty. It didn't exist yet, and you, like, buy the Sephora cream. It's the cheapest, and you'll see if it works. Worst comes to worst, it doesn't help with your concealer purposes, then you got nice healthy under eyes, and that's true. I can't put this lid on with one hand, because I can't turn this because it's already trying to peel off my hand anyways. Alright. I have my fan running. It's over here. If you guys are wondering, Allie, what are you doing? I'm just letting it, just letting it go. Anyways, though. So that was my intended YugiChat. That's okay. I threw it in an ALLYCHAT. So we had like 2 alley chats basically this week. I still eventually have to I want to get a P.O. box set up. Anytime I think about getting the P.O. box set up, though, I'm like not here. It's like middle of the night, laying in bed, be like, I gotta do that tomorrow, and then just don't do it. So I have a list now. Things on the list are schedule a tire rotation, oil change for my car. Some things I crossed off the list, being I bought a light box off Amazon. Because eventually on Ally's Collectibles, I know I missed a bunch of days last week. I actually just, one day, I forgot and I remembered, and I was like, don't care enough. It was like 11:30 at night, and I was like, I already locked up. I was like, I'm not going back in and digging out cards, like, it's fine. And then the other days, I just actually ran out of time on Friday when I didn't post over there, because I'm aiming for 2 posts a day. I don't know why I chose to, but I have enough. It's fine. I actually just did not finish recording videos before midnight, and it's like, alright, so I just missed it. I can't do anything about it. I'm not gonna post 4 times, like, in one day. And then on Saturday, I ran out of time before the stream, and then, in theory, I could have stayed here after the stream and taken pictures, so I had stuff to do on Sunday. No, it's fine. So I missed a few days last week, but eventually on there, once I get through my cards, I take pictures of my figures, take pictures of my Funko Pops, and I see these light boxes people have them on Facebook, and I'm like, this is cool. So I found one on Amazon, so that was cool. Got some other stuff on Amazon that I've been meaning to pick up. I don't like buying stuff off Amazon, but it's just so convenient. Especially when you can't find elsewhere. Like, I actually ran out. I had the exact amount for you patrons, you Ultimate Excavators that do get those 8x10 signed photos. This month, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know if we're going to have Daenerys. Because I do, of course, have that new Daenerys cosplay for next week's Game of Thrones. Which there's other new products coming out this upcoming week that I didn't realize. That makes the week even worse. I'm sure you all have heard me talking about how Mando, Game of Thrones, Magic, and Pokemon come out. You know, also comes out Update Hockey, which is technically called Extended Series, but Update Hockey and the James Bond Heroes and Villains set, which it's like, in this case, I'm just going on Upper Deck to do Upper Deck things. I'll be like, it's fine, Upper Deck, just postpone it another month. Like, you guys do that all the time, just do it again. Because those are both slated for Wednesday with Game of Thrones. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna hope that it just doesn't show up. That's the hope. Like, I want hockey to come out. I don't want hockey to come out this week. Bounty Hunter's crying. Be like, Allie, how could you say that? Bounty Hunter's like, I don't comment on the Trove much, but I need to tell you that I need Extended Series to come out this week. How could you say that? You're like, I got so much stuff to do. I'm sorry. But both those sets, I'm like, yay! Then I'm looking on the calendar. I was like, 6/16. Really? That's very unfortunate. I'm like, no. That was after I got quasi good news. We got cut for some reason. All Sports cut us. Then it's not some reason. We know why. Our rep actually told me that the owner of All Sports himself personally allocated Game of Thrones and allocated pretty heavily just because he thinks it's going to be a really good product and wanted to, I don't know, if either hold on to it or just get it for himself. I don't know. But we got cut from 20 cases to 5, so instead of having 40 cases show up, we're only having 25 cases. Only 250 boxes instead of 400, so that's still a lot, but it's less. So it's like, alright, cool. So that's not as bad. I think on Mando, we ordered 10 from All Sports, and we got 3, I think. We ordered 36 from Southern. We got cut to 12.5, and then back down to 10. So we have like somewhere between like 10 and 13 approximate cases of Mando showing up. I don't know how much we're going to open. Probably not much. Depends on the checklist. We're expecting the checklist to have come out this past Friday from you when you guys are watching. Usually Topps puts them out a week in advance. We'll see. We'll see. Could come out early. Could out late. Could come out late. I don't know. So that's craziness for this upcoming week. And then we're at 24.6 thousand. Modern Horizons, Game of Thrones, Mando, and Pokemon is all stuff I expect to push that number. So we're also probably going to be having, in the month of June, the 25K subscriber special. And the intention was to do it Thursday after we hit it. Do a live stream. But the thing is this Thursday is when I'm going to be recording all those Modern Horizon 2 openings. So the 25K might be a little late. But you know what? The 10K also was late because the dress literally did not show up. But the thing is, the dress didn't even fit. So it doesn't matter. Whatever. But in other news, in terms of things to celebrate, I conned Bossman into paying for half of a Slave Leia cosplay. It's a genius plan on my part. I have been contriving to get Boss Man to order 10 cases of Stellar when it goes up for order. One, we wanted to run breaks on Stellar last year. We ran one, it filled, did well. And then the product was so good that we opened the other 3 cases we were going to be running group breaks on, and people were very upset that we didn't have more group breaks. So it's like, okay, we open a few for us, we run breaks. Like, it will sell. It'll sell. It's fine. It's like, yeah, it's a lot to put up front, but when I actually posted, because I was one of the people that's like actually liked the card design, a lot of people were just complaining on the tops when they announced that Dark Ray Daisy Ridley auto. I think it looks like Black Diamond Hockey, the base design. I expect it to have like a very shiny finish, and I'm excited to see what the color parallels look like. So I'm waiting to see what the rest of the cards look like. Of course, when it goes up for order, it will have the solicit with more pictures, so we'll know what it looks like. It's not like we're going in blind. You won't have a checklist or anything like that, but you'll see, of course, who's expected, what Topson wants to say. Look at the highest end signers, and this is what you got, and here's some, if we have sketches this year, here's the artists, some samples. So, like, it's not like I'm asking Boss Man to just write a blank check, it's stuff that has sold well. It's stuff that I actually had people publicly comment in response to my comment, are you guys going to run breaks? I love your channels. Actually, someone that, I believe it was the gentleman that ended up with the black Obi-Wan Ewan McGregor out of Signature Series, saying, yeah, I've been stepping away from Star Wars, but I'm really interested in Stellar this year. We want to see you guys do breaks. You're going to run group breaks. The interest is there. And the thing is, worst comes to worst, Stellar doesn't sell. Go look at prices of other year cases of Stellar. You just sit on it. It's fine. Only 100 exist. Everything, even with what's been pulled that we know of out of 2020 Stellar, the case prices is still very expensive, so you just hold on to it. Or perhaps we can't fill breaks. We've actually had this before. When the website first existed, 2019 NT Football, we had a case. No one really cared. It made sense. Channel was very small. I think we were at 1,000 subs. This was before we actually had the shop function on the website. So this was when Charlie H had to call the shop, and Bossman would ring up his credit card for O-Pee-Chee Platinum Hockey, which for some reason is not coming out for like a couple months. It's like this has been out last year, but O-Pee-Chee's late this year. So this was like ancient website pre-shop function that I put in. Flags. So what we did actually is I'm trying to remember who it was. I'm pretty sure it was Leighton. It was either Leighton or Platinum, but they just bought the cases off of us to run group breaks of NT Football. Like, someone else will buy it. You might not get your full retail for it, but someone that is able to run breaks, that wants to run breaks, will buy it off of us. So I don't think it's a bad idea. Like I said, if the preview comes out though and my tune changes, it is what it is. But I was like, yo, but what if we do Slave Leia Open Stellar? And Bossman's like, that would get so many views. Bossman believes it would get 100,000 views if I open and Slave Leia cosplay Stellar. So that's also what we're going to use, because Bossman was saying also we don't think we would actually get allocated 10 cases of Stellar. We can barely get stuff as it is. But if you propose to like GTS or All Sports or Southern, one of those 3 are going to bite, be like, yeah, but Allie here is going to cosplay a Slave Leia to do our Stellar breaks. Big brain. Anyways. So if you're wondering what I've been up to recently, that's a foundation brush. That's not my blush brush. Been thoughting it up on the internet. Yes! Look, I'm just trying to open Stellar. I'm just trying to have nice cosplay. So, win. It's a win for me. Because I get first dibs at anything out of Stellar, so I get first dib at any of the sketches. And that's just the main goal here. They don't make this anymore, is what I've learned, and it's getting very, very hard to get on the proper pieces of the brush. So I feel like my blush has been looking really bad recently because I just can't. There's like someone that has like one on eBay. There's like a loose pan, and then there's like a really expensive actual sealed full unit. It's like, might have to buy. I like this color. What I need to do is I need to go to the mall and look at the new colors that Lancome has, because there's no way they don't have some kind of peachy one. And I don't like looking at stuff on the website. I like all my makeup going in person and seeing what it looks like. Because even if it doesn't look exactly like it looks in the pan on the skin, I still feel like looking at it, eyeballing it in person definitely is better than just buying it off of a picture on the internet and squinting at it and being like, I don't know, that person's skin tone doesn't look like mine, so I don't know how it's going to look on me, and things like that, because I don't like buying makeup online. You know, I just like going, I mean, yeah, you don't have testers and stuff anymore, but I'd rather eyeball it. So I just need to go to like a Lancome counter somewhere. Sephora unfortunately carries Lancome, but they don't carry Lancome blushes. Or maybe bigger Sephoras do, but the ones near me, without having to like really go out of my way, don't have. Like any of the ones in the mall don't have. Like real, if the Sephora at International still exists, International Plaza in Tampa probably would have. Ulta carries. Ulta carries. This is actually where I bought it at Ulta, but I haven't been to an Ulta in a while. So, I don't know. That's unfortunate, though. Allie's cheeks are looking a little weird. You guys know what's up. You guys get that behind-the-scenes details. You got info on upcoming Stellar. I'm expecting it to drop in either late September or October like it did last year. But I don't know. I don't think it'd be as early as August, because I feel like the solicit would have went up. Like, WWE Transcendent already went up for order. We put in for one box with Southern, who doesn't even give us women's division, so doubt we're going to get in. It's just like, let's just put in for it. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? We get a box. Woo. Wah. Oh no, we got a box of WWE Transcendent. Alley opens Transcendent. There's like 20-something thousand views on that ancient box of Undisputed. It'll be fine. Never. That's the thing. It's just try different things. You never know what's going to stick, you know? I didn't expect people to actually watch any WWE when it showed up. And then it's like one of the most popular videos on the channel. It's like, what? Or this random Yu-Gi-Oh! I was like at Target being like, yo, I'm going to buy some Yu-Gi-Oh! Open on the channel, even though we don't carry Yu-Gi-Oh! Now we carry Yu-Gi-Oh! Because that is actually, I think, the most viewed video. There's a stream, the first Liliana stream for Halloween, I believe, is the most viewed overall, not stream. But last time I checked actual videos, that was still up at like 30-something thousand. Like 29 to 31, somewhere in that range. It's on a one Legendary Duelist Series 1 blaster box with 720p video in a very poorly lit video, because that was before we had the ring light and I was wearing a white t-shirt, so it just completely like made everything else super dark. The video is garbage. People like it. That's fine. People like what they like. It's like, okay, that's what sticks, I guess. I don't know. Sure. I had fun. That's what matters. All right, let me get some defined. You can see I'm losing a little bit of weight, because even without, there's no contour here yet, obviously, because it's on here. I have a more defined chin. I want to be more chiseled. I'm not one of those people who go out and get jaw surgery, but that's the look. That's what I want. All right. This mirror has too much stuff going on. I need a different mirror, because otherwise I'm just gonna like. All right, let me go grab that big Too Faced palette. That was a giant mirror. I usually leave my giant Publix recyclable bag with all my makeup that I like. Oh, Mom, let me just borrow this one day, and I've had it for months. Right here, but for some reason I put it where I normally keep it. I used to lug it home every day, and I was like, the only thing I need is really my brushes so I can clean it. So I just take the brushes home and it just lives here. So I have like half my makeup at home, and then the stuff I use here on the channel is here, obviously. But that is one of my goals, is I want, not only just for ease of video recording on the Trove, but even just to have all my stuff, and, you know, if I come up with ideas, or I want to show something, or just edit anything into a video, it's like, I want to be able to record, like, at a place, like, that's not, like somewhere I live, like, it doesn't have to be, like, a house or anything, but, like, my place. That is something I want, you know, because instead of sitting around at 12:40 in the morning, waiting an hour and 15 minutes for the video to export, sitting here twiddling my thumbs, listening to K-pop, just scrolling Reddit, playing Sudoku on my phone for an hour and 15 minutes at 12:40 a.m. After that YugiChat, you know, I could go take a shower, come back, take a little nap, set an alarm for like 30 minutes, wake up, be like, oh, what is it? Oh, I upload the video, and then I go in the other room and I go to bed. Like, it's not difficult. Like, that's what I want. So, I look good today. Yeah, these colors are good. I was gonna say, I don't know why I stepped away from these colors, because you know why? Because it's not August. That's why. It's not fall anymore. This is like fall scheme, but you know what? I'm feeling like I've got a little bit of a match here. You know, it's purple. Yeah, it's purple. The actual logo itself is purple. The top of the box is purple, but we got the warmth. So that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. All right, let me spray my face. You know, all locked in. Did I ever spray after my foundation? I don't think so. So we'll see if that actually affects anything. Usually I spray on top of the foundation and lock it in. Maybe that's why I feel... It's weird. I don't really realize I have a hooked nose until I look at myself on this, like, this angle. I don't feel like you can tell it's... I don't really feel like you can tell that it has that shape unless you, like, straight on. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm just... Anyway, whatever. I'm not necessarily complaining. It's just one thing I don't... Like, yeah. I don't want to mess with my nose, but I wish it was... Instead of... Whatever. Let me do a once over here, make sure everything looks good. For some reason, even though I'm like, oh, I'm going to the middle of this lid. Going to the middle, they're never... My eyelids are never... They're never even. They look fine. You can't see them like this anyways. You're like, oh, there's color up there. You don't know what it looks like. It's fine. It's like, yeah, that's kind of orange, right? That matches your shirt, maybe. I don't know. Al, we're not looking at your eyes right now. Doesn't matter. No. Then I wanted to figure out what I want to do with my hair. So I was like trying even like ponytail, like double ponies and things like that. What are they called? Pigtails. I was trying all kinds of things before we got started, and I was like, why am I messing with this now? Because I have to put my hair up to put on my makeup. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see. Because there's an old thumbnail. It was, I think, some sort of Yu-Gi-Oh opening and maybe some baseball. Probably about a year ago from now in the Titan cards. I was wearing this shirt and my hair was about this much shorter too. Which that's the thing, is like this is really flat here. Not because it's not curly, but because it's heavy. So it was like very nice and wavy all the way throughout. That's just because it doesn't really work like that. Like, whenever my hair dries, like, yeah, this is flatter than it normally is because it's been in a ponytail all day, but I don't really get that much, like, curvature throughout this part just because there's so much pulling. So, I don't know. I was kind of like, maybe I want to do loose, but I feel like this doesn't... I don't like the way this looks today. I don't know if I want to do... I did this yesterday, though. I did the half pony yesterday, so now I was trying out various like pigtails, and I was like, that's cute, but also it's so big. Now I'm like, yeah. So then I tried one thing that I was kind of iffy about. Let me see if I can do it better this time. But all right, remember, I'm sure this has a real name, but what I call it, I've used this before when my hair was shorter. I call this the Aerith from Final Fantasy VII, because she has like the things on the side, and she has her giant braid in the back. So let me see if I can break out the Aerith for our Modern Horizon 2 openings. Gotta make sure there's nothing popping up. There is. Alright, let's flatten that up back there. Feel like I missed a chunk on this side. Nope. Alright, let's see how this goes. Ah, it's on the side. No, that's what happens when I can't see. Look at that. A little sticking out. But in general, if I fix that, I think this looks cute. I feel like my hair is frizzy and not frizzy at the same time, though. It's driving me insane. Would you click on a thumbnail for Modern Horizons like this? Probably. Alright, so let me fix that. I think that's what I'm going to go with here today. Well, a few days ago. It's always awkward when I film ALLYCHATs like not the day before because I feel the need to explain what's going on. But also, it probably sounds ridiculous to you guys. It's like, Allie, we know already. Obviously, you didn't film this today. We saw that outfit 4 days ago. Stop. I don't know. I felt inspired to film today. That's the thing with ALLYCHATs, is some days I feel like I really want to, which is why I feel like we're getting a good, talkative, 40-minute long ALLYCHAT today. And then sometimes it's just like I do it because I have to. I like the ones where I do it because I enjoy it. Like, I actually want to film next week at Daenerys ALLYCHAT, but I have so much going on. I don't think y'all are getting a bonus next week. I don't think that's going to happen. For my own personal sake. I feel like this one doesn't look as good as the other one. Yeah, this doesn't look good. There's too much hair on this side. No. This feels like it has more, but it looks like it's this side that's the problem. I don't like it. This is why I just throw it up and be like, boom, done. I don't like my ears. I know that's a very weird thing to complain about. I just don't like them. So I don't like having them out. I want it to be beep. But I also like the feeling of my hair behind my ears. You know, the hunch doesn't really help the look. Like this, it's not bad. I feel like I need to grab perhaps another strand or so from each side. Alright, we're doing it again. Run it back. Third time's the charm, maybe. Don't mind me. Just using the reflection here. My part also isn't in the middle. That might be why it feels weird. Alright, hold on. We're bringing back that chick from the ring. It's fine. I should just go like this. This is fine. I can open like this, right? Alright, natural part. Let's find it. Yeah, this would be a lot easier if I had, like, any morsel of talent at actually doing hairstyles. I don't. I don't know how I ever, like, some days, like, if I ever get my hair to look good, it's completely by accident. Which is why I love the pre-styled wigs. It's just I have so much hair that they're hard to put on. Like, I love that Daenerys wig, because it has, like, the waviness that I'd love out of my normal life. It has that cute little, that little braid in the back. I can't braid hair at all. I just can't. I don't know how to start. I don't know how to finish. I don't know. Like, I could do maybe one loop and then be like, I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know if Aerith is it. I don't know if the Aerith is it. Let me pose with the box. Maybe if I can picture it. Even though I can't really see much right now. I don't have my eyes on. That's cute. Alright, I'll leave it. Alright. Let me double check. Maybe if I see my face in the way in which I normally do, maybe it'll fit better. Alright, so we got a lot of extra steps here at the end of this video. That's okay. Oh, I also want to put on lipstick, but I'm thirsty. First world problems. I'll do it after. Blue eyes, white dragon. That's also still not white in that variant. Yeah, I like it. I like it. A little bit messy, but I'll tidy it up. Alright, that does it here. Let me take these off. I don't wear them, but I see myself wearing them more often than I don't see myself wearing them. Alright. I think that does it here for our episode of Alley Chat. It's getting a bit late, so I do, of course, need to go ahead and record that set booster opening and then all the editing that comes with it. I'm excited to be checking out our first ever box of Modern Horizons. I should have linked it up there in the top right-hand corner to the Titan Cards channel earlier in the video, but if I don't, here is my reminder to do so. But yeah, so make sure you go check that on out. We'll, of course, have a lot more Modern Horizons openings on release week. But I'm excited to go ahead and get on into that. See those brand new cards? I think in set boosters you can't get any of those old border stuff, but you can of course get cards from the list. So I'm curious to see what we'll find. Why won't this palette close? Ah, because I did something to it. Interesting. All right, now it's closed. I was fidgeting with this. I was like, this is open. Why is it open? That does it here for this episode of Alley Chat. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely was able to get off the chest, off my chest, my feelings about that Kaiba Corp collection video. I somehow still had resentment left over, even though I whined for an hour there. So I got that off my chest. I was able to tell you that cool story about that Emerald City and the Funko Pops. So that was cool. Made a nice look. I got the colors that I was imagining. The hair, I think, is doable. I'll probably tweak it a little bit. Maybe go get some water and kind of wet this and hope it dries in more of a curled whatever. Ooh, that looks cute. Get some water, then of course get on into that video. So I'm excited to get onto that. So let me wrap this up. If you guys enjoyed the Alley Chat, which I really hope you did, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button down below. Comments for me, leave those down below as well in the comment section. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Alley's Treasure Show family, I'd love to have you join us. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Now, also, before I wrap this one on up, I do have to give a big shout out to all my patrons over on Patreon. Thank you so much, you all, for going above and beyond with your support of me. I really, really, truly do appreciate each and every one of you. To have 6 Ultimate Excavators: Dustin Archuleta, Jack Perez, Keith Muta, Mako, Mark Lennon, and Stephen Olivo. We also, of course, have 2 Gemstone Miners, Andon and Stephen Bly. So thank you so much. And also, Crystal Collector David Mounts. Almost forgot you, David. My apologies. Crystal Collectors do have their names read off at the end of every video as well. But, of course, all patrons have their names shown on screen at the end. Appreciate, as I said, each and every one of you. And I hope you all are enjoying things. I'm going to be trying to post more and more on Patreon. Not sure what it'll be related to, but I just want to talk with you guys more. I feel like I don't give you enough over there, so I'm really going to try and boost that up over there. So if you guys, of course, have any suggestions, you can message me over there as well. But that does it for this one. I really hope you all enjoyed it. Take care, and I hope I'll catch you again here this upcoming Tuesday as we unearth some more treasures here on Alley's Treasure Trove. So stay safe, everybody, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.